Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning everyone. So in this video we found that the hotel manager has dealing with 4 groups of people which have started a communicative problem. So one of the root causes that I can find in the video is paralinguistic features. Okay, it can be defined as the non-word sounds and the non-word characteristic of language. So in the video there is a guest which is a husband and a wife, and the wife who is in the green blouse has used inflection. Inflection is the changes in pitch. She uses the inflection to express her emotion. So in the video, in order for her to complain, to deliver the complaint to the hotel manager, she started with a low pitch to tell the manager that the shrimps are a little bit off. And then when the manager started to argue with her, she and then started to raise slightly her pitch. So that is what it calls as inflection. She used the inflection to show that she wanted to prove that she is right about the shrimp. And but maybe because she is not with the manager, because the manager started arguing with her. So it shows that when she used inflection, she also wanted to express her emotion.
So basically you're saying that inflection is one of the paralinguistic features
Yes.
that you can find in the video.
Yes.
Okay, I agree with you, but I think my point is better because I can find that pseudo listening had been used in that video. Pseudo listening can be defined as appearing attentive in conversation while actually ignoring the speakers. As an example, in that video, the wife is talking to the customer, but the customer does not pay attention to her. It shows that the customer does not interested to her story because at that moment he is reading a newspaper. So rather than listening to her, he just replying her with word by word.
Oh, by showing that he replies in word by word, then it shows that he is using pseudo listening.
Yes, he is not listening to the speakers actually.
Excuse me, this is from the one of the first scene in
Yes.
the video.
So how about you?
My point is, I found that selective attention is one of the root causes used in the video. For those of you who don't know, selective attention can be defined as the sustained focus we give to what we really wanted. In the scene, I found that one of the guests requested for water from the waiter by raising his hand. However, the waiter ignored the guest and left for the kitchen. The waiter only chooses to see what he thinks is important, and he thinks that the guest doesn't need to, isn't worth his time. And when obviously the guest is needing, obviously he needs the waiter's help. And another part is that there's a little bit misunderstanding because the waiter thinks that the guest doesn't need anything regarding his dish. The waiter listens only to what he thinks is important because when the guest requested for a salad, he thinks that the guest wanted to change his dish. But when the guest said that he doesn't want to change, he left for the kitchen, leaving the guest clueless. It shows that he only chooses to listen to what he wants to hear.
Is it because that he ignores the guest and then he applied the selective attention, right?
Meaning to say that he used the term of selective attention to make his life more easy.
So how about you, Samira?
So I agree with your point. However, I think my point is better. Based on that video, we know that the hotel manager handled about 4 different guests. So what I can found in that video is there is contradiction is used in their interpersonal communication in that video. Do you know what is contradiction? Contradiction is the verbal and non-verbal messages conflict, and which often occurs accidentally. It's not what we planned to, it's not what we intended to. We need to see like it's our body movement and facial expression involved in contradiction. If the guest is mad or dissatisfied about their meal, they need to tell to the hotel manager about it instead of lying, because in that video there were two old ladies complaining to each other about they are not satisfied about the dish, but when asked from the hotel manager, they simply lie and tell that nothing was wrong. By that, contradiction helps them to have their true feelings about the meal, meaning like they don't want to offend the hotel manager because they think that it might hurt the hotel manager.
So that is why, because they use contribution to take care of other feelings.
Yes.
Okay.
Even though the facial expression and body movement is not what
Doesn't
is
match.
doesn't match with their what they speak.
Okay, now that we have listened to all of our points, so I believe that we have to choose the best, the main and top problem in this video, right? So I do agree that with Fatin Sabrina's point, I'm so sorry, Fatin Alia's point, which is pseudo listening, because it is like crystal clear. The man in a suit is really not comfortable when the manager's wife talk with him, because the environment and the situation is during a hectic morning, and he is like doesn't feel comfortable, and the wife keep talking to him. So I think that is why it led to a communicative problem, because he pretending to listen to that wife, and he applied pseudo listening. So I agree with her point.
I'm sorry to tell you that, but I think I'm going to disagree. That saying that pseudo listening is the main problem in that video, because I think that pseudo listening is not really important in our life. Because we can simply tell people that we are not interested in their stories, meaning like we can simply talk to them, because we know that not everyone has same interest. So just say to them that I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm not too interested in talking to you about this, but we can talk about something else. So basically pseudo listening is some sort of lying, because you make the other person, the sender, believe that you care about the stories, but actually you are not. So it actually hurts them, not comfort them. So I think that pseudo listening is not the main problem in that video.
So you think that pseudo listening isn't really important in our daily life? Then I have to disagree with you, because I agree that pseudo listening is one of the best solution in this problem. Because in my opinion, based on the video, the man is truly comfortable in his comfort zone, while the wife of the hotel manager is clearly interrupting his own personal time, and that has led to pseudo listening. I think in pseudo listening you have to know your boundaries, because if you don't respect other people's boundaries, that can cause pseudo listening, like what the man in the suit just did to the wife to the hotel manager.
I also agree with Alia and Jada, because pseudo listening is pretending to listen, and it can lead to communicative problems. So I think it is the main problems in this video.
Okay, so based from all of our points, so what do you think about pseudo listening now?
Okay, now that I heard of your all of your points, and I now agree that pseudo listening is the main problem in that video between them in the interpersonal communication.
Alright, so I believe that we have come to an agreement, which is pseudo listening is the main cause that lead to a communicative problem in the interpersonal communication that was shown in the video. So thank you for your cooperation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So based from our problem statement, which is pseudo listening is the main cause that lead to a communicative problem in the interpersonal communication. So I believe we have to decide the best solution to overcome that problem. So based on my opinion, I think the best solution is the sender, which is in the video, is the manager's wife, need to adapt with the situation. When she knows that the man in suit is applying pseudo listening, then I think she needs to adapt with the situation and stop from the conversation getting even longer. So because when she knows that he is applying pseudo listening, she will definitely know that it will lead to a communicative problem. So if she adapts to the situation very well, and she will very practically stop the problem.
So if you, based on your opinion, so if someone is adapt with the situation, so it can overcome the pseudo listening problem.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, I agree with you, Shayla, but I think the best solution is to give attention to the speaker, because it might be important, because not everyone talk gibberish. I mean, if you does not pay attention, you might miss something important. Like in the video, the wife is keep talking to the customer, but the customer is not paying attention. It might be like important in the conversation. So I think to give attention to the speaker is the best solution.
So giving fully attention to the senders.
Yes.
That's how you will overcome the problem of pseudo listening. Okay, so how about you, Alia?
In my opinion, to avoid pseudo listening, we need to know the correct topic to converse. We need to be interested in the topic to know what the sender is trying to deliver, and we need to keep paying attention towards the topic to keep track of where the topic is going. It is important to be interested and pay attention, because we have to be aware of the topic, and it doesn't have to be that obvious that we are applying to the listening. So I think it is important to be aware of what the topic that is being talked.
So basically, you saying that we need to come up with some interesting story to talk. Okay.
Okay, so how about you?
So for me, I agree with your point, but however, I think the best solution that I could think of pseudo listening problem is to have some sensitivity towards others or the sender's feeling, because the sensitivity, having some sensitivity can lead to the respect. So if we want people to respect us, so we need to respect them. By that, we need to put effort in listening to their stories. By that, we can easily make them much happier, so that we are connected. Not like pseudo listening, because pseudo listening cause when two people talk but only one people listen. So by that, it's not sincere for us to do. So the best thing is to have some sensitivity towards the sender's feelings.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but I think I have to disagree with you, because I don't believe that sensitivity is the best solution. Because in some cases, people have to express their own view. So if, for example, if we don't like to talk about the topic that the senders are talking about, so we will definitely use pseudo listening, because it is like an involuntary action, and we do pseudo listening unconsciously. So I think it is hard to for them to avoid pseudo listening, because they don't even think about sensitivity at all, because they have to express their own view. So I think I'm going to disagree with you.
So you're saying that expressing yourself is the best solution? I'm sorry, but I have to disagree with you, because I think sensitivity happens for a reason. This is because when we have no sensitivity, we might hurt others, and we can hurt other people's feelings just because we want to express ourselves. And I think having sensitivity is the best solution for students.
I also agree with Fatin and Sarina, because in my opinion, having sensitivity is important in our life. By having some sensitivity, we might not offend other people that are different from us, and it could avoid talking about controversial topics with someone that we don't know. So I think it is important to have sensitivity.
So what is your opinion now on the solution that having some sensitivity to others is the best solution of pseudo listening?
I think based from all of your points, I now agree with the point that having sensitivity sensitivity towards the senders is actually the best solution for the problem in pseudo listening.
So yes, after all of this, we have come to an end and a mutual agreement saying that by having some sensitivity toward others can overcome the problem of pseudo listening in our interpersonal communication in day-to-day life. So thank you